Hello everyone, you're welcome to today's topic, that's multiplying polynomials. So today we'll be looking at how do we multiply polynomials. And as we said, polynomials are a combination of terms, and terms are mathematical expressions made up of numbers and variable parts. So an example of a polynomial equation that we're given to solve tonight or today is, so for example, we are given two different polynomials to multiply. We are asked to simplify these polynomials. So we can see that the first one is in the bracket, open and close bracket, and the second one too is in open and close bracket. So we need to be able to expand this out. And how do we do that? So this is the trick. So the first term in the first bracket, we had tried to identify which of the bracket has the shorter number of terms. So we can see that this first one has only two terms, and the second bracket, the polynomial here, has like 5 terms in it. So when I say 2 terms, it's because of this 4x, that's one term, and 3, that's another term. So it will be easier to multiply with the smaller number of terms by the longer or larger number of terms. What do I mean? So it's easier to multiply this bracket, this one here. It's good to multiply. It's easier to multiply that by what we have here. And so how do we do that? So we use the 4x to multiply the terms one by one. We use multiply one by one each of the terms. So once we've used these 4x multiply each of these terms, then we now add it up because of the plus sign here, and we'll now then start to multiply by the second term in the shorter bracket. So this is the way I will approach it. And so let's look at it. So 4x multiplied by 5x. So I will be using dots to represent multiplication. So 4x multiplied by 5x raised to the power 4. Then we have the plus sign, plus 4x multiplied by 3x cubed plus 4x multiplied by 4x squared plus 4x multiplied by x plus 4x multiplied by 5. So that's what we'll do for the first, using the first term in the shorter brackets, the shorter polynomial to multiply the longer polynomial. We use the first term. Then the second term says plus 3. So we come down, say plus 3 multiplied by, so I use dots to represent my multiplication, 5x raised to the power 4. Then plus 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 3x cubed, 3x cubed. Then plus 3 multiplied by 4x squared. Then plus 3 multiplied by x, and plus 3 multiplied by plus 5. Plus 3 multiplied by plus 5. Okay, so we now need to simplify this further. So 4x multiplied by 5x. So for example, let's just break it up. So when it says 4x multiplied by 5x raised to the power 4. So here, this x raised to the power 1. So the way to solve that is you multiply the coefficient, which is the coefficient is always the number in front of the variable. So you multiply the coefficient of the first term multiplied by the coefficient of the second term, which is 4 times 5, that's 20. Then we have our variable x. So because we are multiplying, because we are multiplying x raised to the power 1, so we need to add the power. So we say 1 plus 4. That's this one here plus the 4 up here. So that gives us 20x raised to the power 5. So, and that's the way we'll solve every one of them. So for this other one, 4x raised to the power 1 multiplied by 3x cubed. We multiply the coefficient. 4 multiplied by 3, that's 12. Then x is the variable. We write that down. This has raised to the power 1 and raised to the power 3. So we need to add them because we are multiplying. Whenever you're asked to multiply two variables, you add their power. So which is equals to 12 x raised to the power 4. So we do that for this next one as well. So which is 4x raised to the power 1 dot 4x squared, which is equals to coefficient times coefficient, that's 16. Then our variable is x. Then we had the power of the variables, 1 plus 2. So that's 16x raised to the power 3. So then the next one is 4x raised to the power 1 times x. So x is usually having 1 in front of it and raised to the power 1, but we don't just put the 1. So that will be 4 times 1, which is 4. Then our x raised to the power 1 plus 1, which is equals to 4x squared. Then we do this, okay, we do the last one here, which is 4x plus 5. Oh, is that supposed to be plus? No, that should be 4x multiplied by 5. So this is multiplication. Yeah, so that's a multiplication, not an addition. So I can just, so this multiplied by this will be equals to so it's just going to be 5, the coefficients, we multiply the coefficients by each other and we just put the x, 20x. So that's how we solve this first rule. Now we move to this other one, this second row here. So we'll do that on this side. So that's 3 multiplied by 5x raised to the power 4, which is multiplying the coefficients, which is 15x raised to the power 4. Then 3 multiplied by 3x raised to the power 3, just multiply the coefficients and just put the x cubed. That's 9x cubed. Then 3 multiplied by 4x squared, which is 12x squared. Then 3 multiplied by x, which is 3x, and 3 multiplied by 5, which is 15. So we just need to put everything together. And so we just, from here, start writing them together. 20x raised to the power 5 plus 12x raised to the power 4 plus 16x cubed, which is this, plus 4x squared plus 20x, then we come here, plus 15x raised to the power 4 plus 9x cubed plus 12x squared plus 3x plus 15. So we now need to identify like terms. So x cubed, x raised to the power 5, we only have one of that, so that will stay on its own. And the next power is x raised to the power 4. We have two of that, so they will go together. Then x cubed term with the x cubed, we have two of that as well. They will go together. Then the term with x squared is the next power. So we have two of that. And the term with the x raised to the power 1, we have two of that, and we have only one constant, which is this. So we now rearrange the like terms together. So 20x raised to the power 5 plus 12x raised to the power 4. Then we bring the 15, because they're like terms, 15x raised to the power 4. Plus, we now go to 16x cubed plus its like term, which is plus 9x cubed plus 4x squared plus 12x squared plus 20x plus 3x and plus 15. So we need to add the coefficients together. So 20, okay now. So yeah, so this one, the 1 raised to the power 5, the term with raised to the power 5 is on its own. Then we now need to add 12 plus 15 for the like terms. These are like terms. We add them together, the coefficients together. 12 plus 15, that's 27 x raised to the power 4. Then 16 plus 9 is 25 x cubed. Then 4 plus 12 is 16 x squared. And 20 plus 3 is 23x plus 15. So this is our answer. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next class. Thank you.